What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we've got news about something we've been waiting for news about. It is the Riftbound League of Legends Arcane box set. Look, we're all excited about Riftbound. I'm excited about Riftbound, you're excited about Riftbound, everyone is excited about Riftbound. But we've all also watched Arcane at this point, right? And it's a great show, critically acclaimed, everybody loves it. And when you have a successful show based on League of Legends, and you have a very hyped new card game based on League of Legends, seems silly not to do a little bit of a crossover now, doesn't it? Well, that is what's happening here with this Riftbound box set, the Arcane League of Legends box set. It's awesome, but it is going to cost you. It is 6 cards in a folder, and it is retailing for $70. That is a lot. And here's the thing. There's going to be 2 main criticisms that are levied at this product. The first criticism is going to be $70 for 6 cards, that's too much. And the second one, which is going to be way louder, is I couldn't order it, it sold out instantly. And you might notice that those criticisms are not entirely compatible with each other. The thing to remember is, it's not like the first time this has ever happened with a card company. Like, you know by now, I'm a pretty massive fan of Star Wars Unlimited. I have not hidden that even a little bit. But they do their convention exclusive every year. They've done 2 of them so far for the 2 years. And in the convention exclusive, it is a box where you get 6 cards for $100. And I'll tell you what, I bought this year's when I went to Galactics, and I'm very upset about the fact I couldn't buy last year's. I am a massive Star Wars Unlimited nerd. I want the big fancy Star Wars Unlimited card set. I want this. But here's the important point that everybody needs to remember. This is entirely optional. I'm going to try and buy this. If I can buy this, I'm going to buy this, because it's awesome. And these cards are beautiful, and I want them. But these are reprints of cards that are in Riftbound Origins. I'll show you them side by side in a minute. You don't need this product. You don't need this set of cards. What this is something that card games do nowadays that I cannot stress enough I am 100% in favor of. Big, fancy products for the hardcore collectors who want something big and fancy and have the money to spend on it. If you don't want this, you can ignore it and it will not affect your enjoyment of Riftbound. But if you want to get some good collector pieces and you're willing to spend the money on it, that is what this product is. Other card games are doing it too, and I honestly don't see a downside here. If you look at this and think it's too expensive, don't buy it. But it gives something else for the real big fans of the game to get excited about. And it's a way for the card game company to make money, which I know we're not supposed to talk about this out loud, but if we like card games, we kind of want the companies making it to make money so that they can justify continue making the card game. Things like this are going to help the early days of Riftbound when that game is getting established. I think it's lovely. How do you get it? It's going up for pre-order on the Riot Games merch store at 9 a.m. PT. Use Google to find out what that equates to in your local time zone. For me, it's 5 p.m. in the UK. So September the 2nd, 9 a.m. PT. That's kind of midday on the East Coast of the US. It's 5 p.m. in the UK, 6 p.m. in a lot of places in Europe. Again, use Google to figure it out exactly for yourself. As it stands at the moment, that's all we're being told. It's going to ship late 2025 to early 2026. That is the information that we have. It's going to be up for pre-order on September the 2nd. That is Tuesday. And it's going to ship late 25, early 26. Will there be any other future collaborations with Arcane? I mean, look, on the website it says, we can't promise. But look, I'm going to tell you this because I've been around card games for a long time at this point. There's going to be collaboration. Now, whether it's with Arcane or whether it's going to be with other League of Legends media, whatever you want to phrase it, there's going to be more crossovers because we see this all the time. I mean, look at how the One Piece card game did a crossover with the LA Dodgers. Why? To get more people involved. Simple as that. Pokemon did a crossover with the Van Gogh Museum to get more people excited about the card game. Obviously, those are arguably bad examples because they're not actually related to Pokemon or One Piece, except they made it related and they worked it that way. We've seen things like the One Piece video game, Odyssey, when it released on the Switch. Yeah, they give a couple of promo cards in there because there's going to be a bunch of people who are picking up One Piece Odyssey because they're a One Piece fan. Now they got a couple of promo cards, maybe they check out the card game. So no, they're not promising future collabs, but if there's one thing we've seen about Riot and how they are handling Riftbound so far, they seem to be paying attention to the market and what other companies have done successfully. Make no mistake about it, this is something that other card game companies did first, and I love that they are now doing it as well. So yeah, there's going to be more collabs. We just don't know exactly what they're going to look like, and technically it might not be Arcane. It will be something else. Although we were given a tease at what one of them is going to look like, because it said later this year we'll be dropping something truly unique in the form of a limited edition Riftbound X Worlds bundle that is designed with Worlds fans in mind. This collectible will honour the legacy and excitement of the Worlds experience in a uniquely Riftbound way. What does that mean? I'm not entirely sure, but I know that I want it. What cards have we got? Well, we've got Heimerdinger Inventor, the one that gains all the tap abilities of all Friendly Legends units and gear, which I'm just putting out there. Sounds like it could be kind of fun. These are all champion units, as I'm sure you figured out by now. We've then got Vi Destructive. That's the one that has ganking, but you can also recycle one from your trash to get +1 might this turn, which again seems like a fairly nice ability that you might want to be taking a bit of advantage of, put it that way. We've got Caitlyn Patrolling, who must be assigned combat damage last. Help her stay around, that sounds pretty good. And a tap ability that deals damage equal to my might to a unit at a battlefield. But its ability that can only be used while they're at a battlefield. They can't be chilling back at the base taking advantage of that. That would be a little bit naughty. We've got Warwick Hunter, who enters ready, and when it attacks, kills all damaged enemy units here. And of course, I'm putting these all up with the artwork from the set, so you can go and have a look and decide which of the arts you like the most. We've got Victor Leader. When another non-recruit unit you control dies, player 1 might recruit unit token into your base. Okay, it's a weak unit, but it's still an extra unit to use. That sounds good. And then we got Jinx Rebel. When you discard 1 or more cards, ready me and give me +1 might this turn. Cool. All of these are ones, and look, I know there are tournaments going on for Riftbound at the moment. I understand this. I'm also not silly enough to think that, I know it's out in China. We got the first couple of tournaments, and yes, we have had a big event over in China. This is not lost on me. I'm not ignoring it. But we're still super early. We have a rough idea of what's good, but we don't know exactly what's going to be good and what's not going to be good moving forward. So please, as with all of this, some of these cards you're looking at right now going, oh, that's good, that's seeing play. Other of these cards are less exciting right now, but we've had one set and it's not actually out here until October. So bear in mind, even if any of these cards don't look great now, things could absolutely change down the line, and any of these cards that don't look stunning now could actually become stunning in the very near future. I am a big fan of this product. I love this product. I love the trend that card game companies have lately of making these kind of products. No, it is not phenomenal value for money when you're getting 6 cards for $70. That's more than $10 a card. That's not the point of this product. And anyone who is criticizing this as, $70 for 10 cards, that's too much, has entirely missed the point of what this product is. There is one reason for this product to exist, and it is basically Riot going, if you're a massive fan of this game, and you want to pick up a really cool collector piece to pop into your collection, this is the piece for you. Because if you look at the other products which are coming out, yes, we know there's, your signed over-numbered cards, which are obviously going to be a big deal. But in terms of the actual products coming out for Riftbound, we've got the booster boxes and packs, we got the starter decks, and then we got Proving Grounds. None of the actual products, the sealed products coming out, are particularly exciting for collectors. If you're thinking about the kind of people that are going to make a display of Riftbound in their den or whatever, there's not this. Like, the products we've got aren't doing it for those kind of fans of the game. That is where this product comes in, and for that alone, it is an awesome product and one that I recommend very highly indeed. But if you're looking at this and going, why would anyone ever pay $70 for 6 cards? Then this product's not for you. And that's absolutely fine. For those of you that look at it like me and go, hang on a second, that's going to look incredibly cool on my shelf, I will see you on the Riot store on the 2nd of September at 9 a.m. PT. For now, I want to know where you sit on this. I want to know what kind of fan you are. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section, would ya? Go nuts! Be nice! And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at TheWasi. That's where we talk about Riftbound and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts and all kinds of fun things. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wasi Plays.